Tonight on E!
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. Now this one complete on the slant route. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play. Nothing flashy there, the slant to the slot.
Oh, and the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play. And you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch. And then he's able to absorb the contact to complete it.
Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on third down. They'll set up to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play, the psychology is, okay, they're #1, they have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They run it again with Chubb. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have the Browns first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. The Browns at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
And Chubb will try the middle here. And room there to work it inside the 25. right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
2nd and 15. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And now some disagreement down on that sideline. The red flag is out, and we're going to get a challenge. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. So now the Browns will turn it over to their field goal unit here. From the left hash, this from 46. And this one is right down the middle. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. Their second drive here of the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll set up a throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this one caught by Coates. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Now Chubb running right. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Knight. Second and 5. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And they're going to have a 3rd down. Back to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They're going to look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
Yeah, he said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And again, it's Chubb. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Here's Chubb on the read option. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Brought in by Coates. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that will bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. Over the middle to Beckham. So the completion good for just 3. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw again. A quick throw, but incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll look to throw again. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. And off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. Oh, that really would have been something to see, but he's denied by the framework.
Do you remember seeing David Akers in Green Bay a few years ago on opening day? He had a 63-yarder to end the half, hit the crossbar, and go over. So sometimes it works for you, and sometimes it works against you.
And this time, it's against. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And on third down, the Browns going to go with a nickel set. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. This a 43-yard attempt. Patterson's kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top form.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They go with Chubb on second down. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Quick slant complete to Keenan Allen. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 30. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. On second down, it's Underwood. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. Dancing to his left. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Looking to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down. Now back to throw. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A kicker fest so far. All points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. They'll run with Chubb, and he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. Now the extra point. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And Nick Chubb, the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. Fields it right around the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Just a lone field goal for him so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up first and 10. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. Finding room at midfield. It's a gain of 34. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Second and 2. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 25-yard line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Browns drive about to get started. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Browns offense getting set to go to work here to start the 3rd. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 8 on the keeper and a first down. He's going to keep this again. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Deep ball for Goodwin. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Chase Young able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. And his kick is indeed good, and they will take the lead at 13 to 10. They don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Ouch, you thought you had the defensive stand. Roughing the passer wipes it out.
What does every defense talk about? 3 and out, right? Thought they were able to get off the field. Not so.
They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll run on the draw. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Now it's 2nd and 9. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short at first by a few yards. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And this Browns defense stands tall. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. They set up the screen to Chubb. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at about the 14. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And down he'll go at the 25. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. The quick slant, good for 8 and a first. The throw over the middle taken in. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 40. Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. On the slant, he's got Davis. Touchdown! Gabriel Davis. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Commanders put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead. Extra point try now for Patterson. And that will make this a 4-point game. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Gabriel Davis. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll set up to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Browns drive about to get started. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Chubb will get the call, running left, and able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 32-yard line. Up the middle they go. Underwood. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Steps away to his, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So on 4th down, Kevin Stefanski trots out the field goal unit. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll set up a throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. 2nd and 4. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 22-yard line. And that one good for 16, and the drive will continue. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Patterson on. A lot of pressure on this kick. This to perhaps salt this one away. Patterson's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Over the middle here to Coates. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Pass complete to Chubb. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down. Back to throw. Flush to his right. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 29-yard line. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this one caught by Coates. And they'll work this down inside the 30. So a victory here for the Commanders. So they came in here facing a very tall task going against the NFL's #1 ranked defense, but they got the job done. Charles, really an outstanding performance.
They certainly showed that they weren't going to be intimidated, didn't they? They took out the best defense in the NFL today, took it right to them, and that's against a group of guys that is used to shutting people down. To me, this is going to be a signature moment for this team season.
Tonight, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
A pair of 3-0 teams set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten. And we're off in week 4. This taken in at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Herbert going to go to the air right away. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it second down. Herbert. Over the middle, complete. It's Dixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of carries, 131 yards.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Dixon complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4. Now it's Herbert. Throw complete right side to Cooks. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Snowhawks put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
And he is going to lose yardage here. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On play action, Lance. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The corner blitz pays off there as they sack him for a loss of 5. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. To try again after the sack. Lance got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be a third and about 13. Throwing now is Lance. This pass into the hands of Bellinger. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. This looks like a roughing call. They stopped him shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up 4th down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
Lance has got it to Williams. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Christian Harris. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. After the turnover, here's Herbert. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Completes it to Dixon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Flushed out right. He finds his man, complete. That's Dixon. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Inside give to Elliott. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Herbert. That is caught inside the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Here's Herbert. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Snowhawks have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. But Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front, then they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we're going to the headliner each and every time. And that's not easily done because, you know, all the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's fighting his way through traffic, finding ways to get open, even when he's not supposed to be.
And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Looking for the out route, and he's got it. It's complete to McCaffrey. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Try to get to the outside. This is McCaffrey. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Here's Lance. And that will be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Ezekiel Elliott gets ready to go again here on offense as he shuffles onto the field. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach or offensive coordinator actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as the season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Throwing on first down is Lance. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And Lance now to throw. That's Samuel, caught left side. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Lance throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And the Niners are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Well, he is marked down right about on top of that imaginary yellow line, but they say he's a bit short. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Lance now on 1st down. On the slant, complete to Bellinger. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. He's got this, complete to Williams. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1. On 1st down, Lance. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. He's got Bellinger. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the 1st down. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And this punt sails over the sideline, and the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start the drive with Elliott. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Herbert now. Forced out to, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. On the option, here's Elliott. And he'll get this one up to the 26. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the 1st half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this...
Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And that, incomplete. Daylight in front if he could have held on, but he didn't. So instead, it's 2nd down. Lance looking to throw it. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. backfield. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Here's Lance to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal. From the right hash, this from 48. The kick by Bass is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime...
Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose, and this is picked up by the defense. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Point after try forthcoming. It's good, and it's 21-10. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll start by running the option to the right. And it's a fumble. And the defense has come up with it. He had the option there, decided to keep it, exposed himself and fumbled it.
Yeah, and you worry about the hits he's going to take in that situation. In this case, not only does he take the hit, he coughs the ball up, as you noted.
Portland's offense now about set to take over. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Herbert following the turnover. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Dixon. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. There to stop him, Terrell Edmonds. Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. On the give, this is their fullback. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Touchdown.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for San Francisco. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On first down, it's Herbert. He finds his man, complete. That's Dixon. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at the 34. And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll try and run right on the option. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. 2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. To throw, it's Lance. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now Lance. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Niners are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Draw play, Elliott. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 96 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Herbert on 3rd down now. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in. And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And now this 4th quarter becoming very interesting. That pick 6 makes this a 1-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Inside give to Elliott. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Back to throw. Herbert. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And Lance going to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lance. This is caught by Williams. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Again, it's Lance. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
The kick by Bass is good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. Well, you talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the fourth.
Yeah, he didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, the bad news, they had the turnover last time. The good news, their defense only surrendered 3. So now we are set up for a great finish, all tied here in the fourth. After the run, here's 2nd and 8 from the 27. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Cooks on the quick slant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Herbert. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Now it's Herbert. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Nick Bosa, his 2nd sack of the night. And they'll send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity. And this is going to be intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game?
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taking it about the 1. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Lance. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 9. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Portland's offense now about set to take over. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 2nd down, Elliott. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They go to Elliott again. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the...
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, a ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for our visitors, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they will head home next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, the defeat is their first of the year as they drop to 3-1. And they'll get a home date next week against the Minnesota Vikings. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.